Another backtesting trade recap. I took one short on NQ. It was a win. It's a really clean model here. So yeah, let's get into that right quick. So going into this day, I was bearish. Now, why am I bearish? So I do recognize that we have this bullish SMT here at this daily intermediate low. However, the market trades higher here, looking like we may want to go for buy side, but we actually end up rejecting this 1 hour fair value gap here. So this 1 hour imbalance here holds bearish. Market sells off. When we sell off, we invert this higher time frame 4 hour here. So this bullish imbalance becomes an inverse, and we also open up this bearish 4 hour imbalance. This is also a 1 hour fair value gap, and that was basically in the overnight session of this day. The market rebalances higher. We rebalance to equilibrium of this price leg. As you can see, we come up, we tap 50% very nicely. We tap the 1 hour fair value gap after this 4 hour fair value gap's been inverted. So once all of that happens, in my eyes, this becomes the draw on liquidity once we get these higher time frame inverses and the market starts displacing lower. So I am bearish going into the day. Now at market open, we already had this bearish SMT and this 5 minute inverse fair value gap coming from this 1 hour imbalance here. So like I said, market trades higher into the 1 hour imbalance. We have this SMT going into market open, and we have this 5 minute inverse. So I'm looking to see if this SMT wants to hold bearish, or if the market wants to open, maybe trade higher. So this market open candle here, we just end up selling straight off. And when we get this move lower, we end up opening up a bearish 5 minute imbalance, as you can see here. Market opens, we sell, we open up this 5 minute, and I mark this out looking for a potential reverse from here to take a short targeting the London low here, which is also the low of this entire price leg here. So we get back up into the 5 minute imbalance here, and we put in an initial high. And from here, I like how we put in this high here, and then we sweep the high. And this is where I was first looking for shorts, right here after we had this internal manipulation. So I was looking to see these imbalances here get ran. Now notice we trade lower, but we don't close below. We just leave a big bullish wick, and we end up holding these imbalances. So at this moment right here, there's no entry for me. So we just kind of continue to chop around a little bit more, and then we get back up once again. And when we do this, we end up putting in a bearish SMT. So as you can see, this is where ES gets bought up here, and ES ends up sweeping out this high, and Q does not. So we have a turtle soup here. We have internal manipulation inside of this imbalance. And then I'm looking to see what the reaction of this SMT is. And this is when we get our first inverse in this entire area here. So it's in this entire zone, this entire price leg that we've just been chopping around. This is our first inverse fair value gap here after the SMT gets put in. So we've got turtle soup, an IFVG, and this is where I take my short, and I'm looking to go break even at the internal low, and I'm targeting London low for the final TP. And then here are those executions. Enter short here on this inverse break even. This is very close to getting break even stopped, like extremely close, because I entered at the low of it, like once this candle closed basically, and then move stop to break even once this low is taken, targeting sell side. We get the rebalance all the way back up, like pretty much stop out at break even, but it ends up surviving, and then we get the really nice sell off towards London low. Here's what it looks like on the 15 minute. Like you can see, we're coming from equilibrium of this price leg, coming from the 1 hour. We've inverted this 4 hour here, and then market opens, or before market open, we already have this bearish SMT. We already have this 5 minute inverse. Then market opens, displaces lower, opens up a bearish 5 minute imbalance. I'm just looking for the rebalance to the 5 minute, and then I'm waiting for the reaction of the 5 minute. We don't get an inverse here, we don't get an inverse here, but then we get one more move higher. Internal manipulation, turtle soup, reaction of the SMT is the inverse, and that's where I take my short. And I cash out at the low. It's a very nice trade.